Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich here with your outlook for August 4th, 2016. For your Thursday, we're going to have high pressure that's going to be nosing down from New England. It's going to give us a mostly sunny day today. So if you liked yesterday, you're going to like today even better because we're probably going to have even less clouds to deal with, even though yesterday was pretty much a partly to mostly sunny day. Today will be even less clouds, and low humidity will be remaining with us today. Comfortable temperatures near normal or maybe even a tad slightly below in some areas, but otherwise just another fantastic day expected for your Thursday. Moving ahead, we're going to go to Friday now, and the humidity is going to increase somewhat. We're going to have a cold front moving in from the west. This is going to be coming through on Saturday. You can see that right here with the showers and thunderstorms associated with it. In our area, we're still going to be under the influence of high pressure. However, winds will shift from the south, so we're going to get a little bit warmer by a couple degrees, and we're also going to increase the humidity a little bit more on Friday. So the better the 2 days of the next two are going to be today, much like yesterday with just a fantastic afternoon. As we get into Saturday now, this frontal boundary we're talking about coming through here on Saturday, I don't think is going to be one of those things that's going to ruin your entire day. It's going to be one of those line of showers and storms that'll come through. It might not even be a complete line. It could be a broken line. The global models here are suggesting there's going to be a pretty formidable line coming through. I'm not completely sold on that. Looks more widely scattered, but this does come through a little bit later now. I think this is more of an afternoon threat, maybe even in the early evening in further areas further south and east here. This is now looking at 2 p.m. on Saturday, and all the precipitation fell between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. So you can see general idea is the storms at 2 p.m. will probably be further southeast at this point. Have already done their damage, and the most concentrated portion of that will be the area of greatest forcing close to the low pressure, which is up here. So your greatest forcing is going to be up here in this area. That would make sense that the heavier thunder line of storms will be up there in that area. And then going to the next frame, we'll go and see the evening here start to die out again as that cold front's getting ready to move through. Further southeast, we'll get into some action here between 2 and 8 p.m. So I do think this comes a little bit later. It's not just a morning threat like we originally projected. So this does come a little bit later. Let's go over the NAM and show you what that's doing. Now, this is at max range. We're going to take this with a grain of salt. But this is at 2 p.m. on Saturday. Showing on the NAM is a simulated radar with the front moving through, and very, very little coverage here on the NAM. You see a little bit here at 5 p.m. Across northern New Jersey. That would make sense where the best forcing is, but you also have something broken kind of forming down here across the Pennsylvania-Maryland border. Again, this is max range on the NAM, so I wouldn't take this too seriously just yet. Next frame that shows you here at 8 p.m. Getting across into north central New Jersey, and then the rest crossing into Maryland, so nothing else elsewhere. So there's probably a chance that some areas will receive nothing at all here on Saturday, and you just have a broken line, kind of like what the NAM is suggesting. But again, this is a max range. I really don't want to take this too seriously just yet, especially since the globals are still a little bit more enthused with more areas getting in the action. But I don't think it's one of those deals where it's an all-day event. Probably just comes through and interrupts your plans for about an hour or two, and then it's through, and then the sun comes back out. So not an all-day thing here. And we get into Sunday through Tuesday. You see this high pressure sitting over the Great Lakes. That's going to very slowly move eastward, and that is going to give us a couple nice days. We're going to be back in refreshing mode as this high settles off to our north here Sunday into Monday. You get this high pressure sitting right here. It's going to keep winds calm, keep the wind coming in out of the north, and that's going to give us more low humidity days, and temperatures are going to be near to slightly below normal for the period between Sunday and Tuesday. I don't see any precipitation that time from either with high pressure and control. Everything's forced to the south because high pressure is sitting right over the area here on Tuesday, so not expecting any precipitation from that. And finally, when you get into Wednesday, no precipitation yet, but you see that high pressure now is kind of getting off the picture here, but it's getting off the eastern seaboard. Whenever you have that happen, we've seen many times in the summer, you get a return flow around high pressure like this. Winds start coming in from the south and the southwest. That's going to increase your humidity, also going to increase temperatures. So I think we're going to get several days of above normal beginning next Wednesday, where you make a run at 90 degrees in many areas. So one quick day of warm-up, and that's going to be on Saturday. Either before that, we're still in the 80s. After that, we're in the lower to middle 80s and slightly below normal. But then we make a recovery on Wednesday, head back above normal for several days. That looks like it's going to head right into next weekend. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for August 4th, 2016. Have a great Thursday.